taking a hard stand against domestic violence. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Keith Koontz. We begin with the issue of domestic violence and a renewed effort in this state to crack down on the people committing these crimes. A key part of the strategy is to get men to encourage other men to stop the cycle of abuse. News 8's Ken Pierce live in our New Haven newsroom this midday with more. Ken?
And Keith, too often we associate men with perpetrating domestic violence. Today was all about men trying to stop it. This is what you want to see, 100 men standing up against domestic violence. The Connecticut Coalition Against Domestic Violence is thanking them for their work, but why honor just men?
What we absolutely recognize is that men are a part of the solution, and they're leaders, they're mentors, they're role models.
And they're part of the third annual First 100 Plus breakfast at the Cromwell Crown Plaza. With 100 men being honored, we can't go through all of their stories, so let me give you 3 examples of who we're talking about: a lawyer, a police officer, and a neighbor. Lawyer Ed Heath got fellow lawyers to donate time to apply for restraining orders in cases where domestic violence is more subtle, like harassment and intimidation.
And so it's hard for law enforcement to step in those cases. In those situations, our litigation skills, our advocacy skills can be brought to bear to protect those victims.
Police protect us all, but when Windsor Locks saw a surge in domestic violence, police like Sergeant Garofalo changed how they respond, asking victims more questions.
We can trigger what they call a protocol referral ourselves, just to get them on the phone, just to get them out of the house and let them know that there's some other measures that were taken to try to make them safe.
A safe house for battered women was proposed for the Woodmont section of Milford this year. While his neighbors tried to block it, Bert Saxon stepped forward to say, yes, put it in my backyard.
The goodness of a society is not measured by how the rich and powerful live. It's measured by how the most vulnerable live. And safe houses, in my opinion, belong in every neighborhood in the state of Connecticut.
And one more man we want to mention, News 8 chief political correspondent Mark Davis. He was honored for reporting he did on domestic violence and for making sure he put the domestic violence hotline number in his stories. It's important to get the word out. If your partner is abusing you, help is available. The number is 888-774-2900. Again, 888-774-2900. Live in the New Haven newsroom, I'm Kent Pierce. Keith, back to you.